all, your character's powers opens the door for the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe. How does it feel to join such a crazy franchise after the events in Infinity War?
It's amazing. It's an honor. I am pinching myself. I mean, it's such a huge universe to join. And I was honored to play Ghost,
right.
to come in playing Ghost. And she is badass. She's badass. She really does it for me. And also to have a male written, comic book character and, as a female, take that and adapt it into my own and have the freedom to do that. That was... Yeah, that's an honor to be able to do.
Not a lot is known about Ghost, at least in this iteration for the film. What is Ghost's motivation to you in this film?
I think Ghost's motivation to me, it's with any villain. I mean, I like to call her the antagonist, the threat of the film, is the motivation is high. It's high stakes. It's high stakes. She sees herself as the good guy. And everyone else is the bad guy. That's what you that's the approach I have whenever I play someone who is not seen through the eyes of the protagonist of the film. So to me, it's you've got to play that desperation, the stakes of what you need and your wants in the film and your objective with playing it like, it's why shouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? So yeah, it's things aren't black and white; they're kind of gray.
Exactly. Marvel does a great job with their characters of sculpting them in such a way that they're a little bit of a departure from their comic book counterparts and made specifically for the film. With Ghost, was there any inspiration you drew the character on your performance on?
Well, I always, in terms of like reading comic books growing up and like the Joker, I love the Joker because he's nothing simple with him. Yeah. Nothing simple. Nothing is black and white. I love the psychology of his character. I didn't actually read the original comic and go, right, that I'm going to take that and do that because it's a completely different entity. So actually what it was actually figuring out the character with Peyton and sitting down and going, okay, this is who she is. This is who she was, this is who she's, this is the process, this is her transition in the film, this is what's happening, this is, a relationship. And it was amazing to kind of start there and then kind of let the character just evolve and grow and into Ghost.
Now, Ghost is a member, in the comics, of one of the members of the Thunderbolts. I'm sure you know,
yes,
right?
Yes, I do.
Where would you like to see the character go next? And could it be with the Thunderbolts? If you had your choice.
That would be fun. I think, as well, in the original comics, the Ghost was with Iron Man. It was actually originally Iron Man. And then, and I actually went, when I was in Atlanta, went and bought the Thunderbolts comic books. With any Marvel character, whatever happens to them, you always go, the possibility is endless.
Absolutely.
And with me, it would be an honor to work with any of the heroes and any of the antagonists and any of the things in the Marvel Universe. That would be amazing.
So you've done a lot of physicality, a lot of physical roles like Ready Player One, but Marvel's on like a whole nother level. So can you talk to me about the preparation that it takes to play a superhero or supervillain?
I love doing my own stunts. Hands down, that's what I start with. I love doing my own stunts. I feel like the physicality of the character is so important, and that's part of the process as an actor of getting the character is how the style of fighting. There's a whole different style with different, especially in the Marvel Universe when everyone's had an established style with their powers. It's amazing. That was a fun part to create that, with them. So yeah, I had a huge, input with that, which was great to have the freedom of going, well, let's try this. And I would do rehearsals with my costume on.
Oh, wow.
So that I know, I'd put myself through it, but I'd do that just so I could know what I could do and what physically would be, okay, well, how about this move? And this move feels better because I can do this with my body in this suit. And it really helped. So
it's amazing.